Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all of you doing today, Dread Knights, on this Tuesday, December 9th, 2025? Hope all of you are doing well. We are jumping back into Sanctuary. Instead of playing Diablo 4 today, we're going to be playing Diablo II Resurrected. Mostly Sorceress, but I might jump around to different characters that I have in Hell difficulty. Fun fact, I was doing a Terror Zone before I actually started stream, and I got all the way to terrorize Diablo in Hell difficulty, and he one-shotted me at farming. My build is not, like, super tricked out or super optimized, so, you know, keep that in mind. That is something that we will probably have to deal with today, but, you know, we take those. We take those. So, that being said, I'm going to jump into things. I will read chat periodically. Keep that in mind, but because I am in the game, I may not see everything that is going on, Dread Knights, so you have to bear with me. This Terror Zone is going to change right now. I think what I'm going to do for today to really start out, in all honesty, is I want to do some Andariel farming, because it's, like, very important to get Andariel farming going today, Dread Knights. So let's see. Stream's good quality? Let me double check on that before I really... Yeah, okay. We're kind of good. Let me reset something on my cell phone a minute, because I see it was like the chat is all weird and thing. I don't like when that happens. Okay, the Terror Zone changed anyway too, so Terrorists of Hate. Oh, so it would be Terrorize Mephisto. You know, Terrorize Mephisto wouldn't be a bad thing to run either. We're gonna make an executive decision, so I'm gonna do this even though it might be against better judgment today. Alright, let's look around. Okay, I do have my dude on me. We gotta find where Terrorize Terrorists of Hate ends in terms of the map. Okay, so it's not there. I have teleport, so I could just, like, teleport around the map like crazy to find it. It's most likely, if it was gonna be somewhere, it would probably be in the upper corner. Hopefully that's not one. Okay, it's free, so that's... we know automatically. That's great information that we have here. Let's see. This is the part that becomes really difficult because I have to get him over here, and then I have to, like, have him ignore all the bad habits that he would do. We just want to fight Mephisto. We don't care about any of the little guys. They're not important for what we're doing overall. I should show you the build. It's really basic Blizz Orb build for the Sorceress. It's nothing super fancy. I have to keep an eye on his health, though, because this mercenary that I have doesn't have an infinity. That's a terrorized Mephisto, and he gave us some of the most absolutely garbage loot to start off the day. Ah, Mephisto, don't ever change. Okay, back out, back in. We're going to be doing this for a bit. Hopefully he'll drop something good. Ideally, what I'm looking for would be stuff that he usually doesn't drop, like a Griffin's Eye. For the build right now, it's Wizard Spike, the Talraja Heretic Crest. I'm using a Splendor because I don't have a Respect to put the Spirit Monarch Shield on this one. Skin of the Viper Magi. Right now I'm using Tragouls. I do have Chance Guards, but I'm not trying to do so much Magic Find. I'm just trying to do faster rate and have, like, the breaking points that we need. On top of that, we have the Ravenfrost Ring. We have the Stone of Jordan Ring. I would prefer to have 2 Stone of Jordans. Talraja's Fine Spun Cloth. Waterwalk Boots for the time being, and a whole bunch of stuff. I do also have a Cold Suture Charm for this particular build, so it makes life, you know, a little bit easier. Not too much easier, but, you know, a little bit, which is kind of important. You know, we're just trying to go for really, with this particular run of Diablo, speed and efficiency. That's really what it's all about, speed and efficiency for these runs. Okay, so let's go back to the waypoint. And, you know, that's what we'll do. I think I'll also do some Andariel runs. It depends on what the Terror Zone changes to, also. Like, ideally, I would love to get Andariel Terrorized Zone. But usually, where I am located, it's usually in, like, the afternoon time. Which I don't have, like, time to stream during the afternoons, like, earlier afternoon. So, Terrorists of Hate, at least we know already, basically, where we're going to be going. So we can just really, truly ignore a lot of these small fries, because they're not important. What's important is getting to the boss. That's what's, like, the most important thing, right? So here we go again. We just bypassed all the small fries. He really should come in front here, so he can be Operation Human Shield. Take this. He's getting hit too hard. He's in a bad spot, but it's fine. Should be able to kill him with a fast caster root before he dies. Okay, I don't want to spend money on you, and I have to spend money on the stupid mercenary. He died way too quick, and that just runs. You know, I hate when it happens with him, because I always call him Mr. Useless, because I feel like he doesn't take enough hits. And that's just simply because he doesn't have the infinity to keep himself alive very often, so if he gets put in, like, a bad spot, it's like Meatwad. Do what now? Don't die. That's what you have to do, mercenary. Just simply don't die. Don't die so I can kill the boss quicker, but, you know? It's so hard to get good hired help these days, Dread Knights. There's nothing else I can really say about that. Just one of those things, man. One of these things. It's an old, very old game, too, so keep that in mind. Like, some of the mechanics are a little bit archaic. Come on. Okay, we killed him. He gave us a charged essence of hatred, which I have a lot of those already. So I'm not, like, particularly thrilled that I have it. I was hoping for better loot, but hey, it's something. It's just not something good. And you're probably going to hear me say that quite a bit today, Dread Knights. I'm sorry about that, but that's just gonna how it's gonna go. I have so many of these. Do I have space for it? Oh, I have a foul rune here now. There's an okay rune. I'm looking for burr. It's 20 years of playing this game. I've yet to get a burr. It's freaking ridiculous, right? What is this? Atma as well? It's not better than what I would normally use. Pick up the icicle thing. Okay, so that was it was a run. It wasn't a successful run. It's a run. You do what you can sometimes, right? So we'll go back in. We'll get some health items. We'll get a town portal, and we'll just keep running this as much as possible. I keep going the wrong way too because I haven't played in a while. I'm a little bit rusty. I didn't really practice too much off of stream today. I have time because I was doing, like, now, I think a lot of people know this. I've been dropping a lot of, like, YouTube Shorts lately, which, I'll be honest with you, I don't care for the YouTube Shorts as a format. I'm sorry, YouTube. I know that's what you want me to do. That's what you've been pushing me to do. But I'm not a fan of YouTube Shorts. I don't like really short-form content, but now YouTube is doing something with creators where they have to do YouTube Shorts on top of, like, long-form content, on top of all these other things. And it's just, like, you know, it's extra work. I'm an indie VTuber. Even though I don't even really, honestly, at this point, consider myself, like, an actual VTuber. I just use the model, obviously. But, you know, it's an extra layer of annoyance when you're, like, doing everything on your own. So I have to then, you know, on top of doing streams and prepping game content and prepping all these other things, now I have forced and shoehorned into making YouTube Shorts on top of that. And the thing is, it's so hard because I have to find, like, a clip of something that I think is worthwhile to watching. Like, a shout out to all the Dread Knights that watched the Fortnite short that I put out where I did a Victor. I don't want him to die because he's very expensive to keep alive. Very expensive to keep alive. It's cheaper to, like, literally teleport out and go with a town portal than it is anything else. Okay, fast caster right here. Don't die, Mr. Useless. He's dying so quick. Why are you, like, trying to pull your best impression of Krillin right now? And he died again. Oh my goodness. I am gonna crash out on him. Oh, light belt. He also left me alone to fight these things. Oh, this is great. We got good loot there, maybe, potentially, but because Mr. Useless died again. I mean, goddamn, man. Why do you keep dying? You know, I should have just named this guy Krill. Well, I couldn't name him because the character already comes named, but I'll be honest with you, I don't care for this merchant. This particular mercenary that I have, he's been a bit of a headache for me, to be honest with you, because he always kind of messes stuff up. Thank you, whoever that was, for the follow. Whoever that was on YouTube or Twitch, I greatly appreciate that. Okay. Scroll of Identity. Let's get a town portal. But Mr. Useless here, dying. Like, come on, Krillin, stop dying. Stop dying, Krillin. Let's take out these frets. And then we'll be good. Part of me feels like I need to go back to Chance Guards, which doesn't feel like a charged essence? Ah, none of these was good? No, there is. There's a light belt mixed in there, which is probably going to be a bad light belt. Hey, dude, are you doing your job? You doing your job? Are you killing these things? Come on, please. Oh, Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for the fact there's good loot there... But he's so useless, because he's just getting, like, one-shot abilities fireballs at this point. I'm trying to do damage, but I have to, like, babysit my poor mercenary at this point. Come on, Operation Human Shield. I invested good resources into you, Operation Human Shield. What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Oh my goodness. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Get your you-know-what together. Oh my goodness. I can't really pick up the loot, too, because I gotta get rid of these annoying things, and they're, like, got some of the worst affixes on them right now for hell difficulty, so... Bro, please, kill something. Kill something. Please, I'm begging you. These things are so tanky. Oh my goodness. Come on. Do something. What the hell is that noise? Did you hear that? Oh, that's a fire truck outside. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Nope. Oh my goodness. I really want to pick up that loot, but I think I don't want to ruin this right now. I'm not trying to die. It might be he who lives to fight another day type of situation here, where is the loot really worth it? Mr. Useless, why are you not killing anything? I don't want to go back to chance guards, but I might have to at this point for the enhanced defense. Because he's not cutting it. And I know, like, my damage output is a little bit... I prefer, honestly, Barbarian. But this is, like, supposed to be the best way to speed farm, but holy crap, man. Bro, have you killed anything? Please, please, bro. I'm begging you. Okay, I took care of something there. Come on. Come on, slow and steady wins the race, please. I mean, if we could get a Sunder Charm out of this, too, that would be kind of a benefit here. You never know. Holding. Okay, don't die. That was a waste of it. All this. That green belt better be, like, the best green belt possible right now. Because if it's not, molding is going to intensify right now. At least he's not being ganged up on things anymore. Because holy crap, man. Why is he so tanky? Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly. Whether that was on YouTube or Twitch. Okay. Let's go. Blood Lord is dead. Finally. We finally get to see... Oh, there's a large charm mixed in there. You notice how, like, I'm not saying that with enthusiasm whatsoever. I'm just like, it's a large charm. It might be good, it might be bad. I'm assuming... Oh, that's terrible. I can tell you that's Koffon just by the silhouette. Oh, it's Arctic Binding. That's not good. That's pretty bad, actually. So, we went to all this trouble just to get something bad. What is this, a large one? Don't start attacking fights that you can't finish there, bro. Oh, this is terrible. Attack rating 20. Let me pick these up and get them out of here. You have disappointed me. I'm gonna switch to Chance Guards a minute, because I feel like we had better luck with it. I have Tread Goals on me right now, but Chance Guards might be a little bit better for what I'm trying to do for today's stream. See? I have Chance Guards. Usually I'll use Tread Ghoul here in this situation, just because it's got a faster caster rate, but I don't think it's really going to help as much as this is for the moment, so we're going to just stick with those gloves for now. Alright, let's back out of the game. We'll go back in. Hell difficulty again. You know? Durus of Hate. And it's kind of ironic, because Diablo 4 is really... I don't know why they even call it Diablo 4, because Diablo 4 at this point might as well be called Mephisto. Because really, at this point, the game is just revolving around Mephisto in the storyline, which is kind of disappointing for me, because, like, when I buy a Diablo game, I expect that the character that's actually... the name the game is based on is actually going to be in the game. Spoiler to those who haven't played Diablo 4, but Diablo 4... Diablo, the character itself, has not shown up in the game yet. Which is just, I don't understand how you can have a Diablo game without Diablo. The Lord of Terror. I mean, that's the name of the game is Diablo, for crying out loud. What are you doing? My butt off. It would probably be easier to take out this boss without him. Come on, Hassan. What are you doing, Hassan? I'm gonna have to give you a Hassan chop. If you keep this up, bro, like, I need you to clutch here. I mean, okay, granted, it takes me a little while to, like, kill things, but bro, you're not doing me any favors here. Come on, bro. Wish I could respec into Lightning Sorc already at this point, because I'm tired of playing this. Okay. That was actually worse gear, yet we had higher magic find. And this is a terrorized Mephisto. Keep that in mind, Dread Knights. Terrorized Mephisto's true terror right now is he's not giving us any good loot. How am I supposed to cope with this? Where's my loot? I want it. I deserve it. I need it, for crying out loud. Like, come on, can I not get a burr at this point? Like, what's with that? Where's my burr? Give me burr. I just need that so I can make an infinity. What's... Like, why? Why, Gabe? Why? Why do you torture me for years and years and years? I'm in an abusive relationship with Diablo II Resurrected. I know it's toxic for me, this relationship, but I can't seem to leave it. You know, it keeps promising me things. Well, that and Diablo 4, right? You know, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll get some loot at some point, maybe. If not, I mean, what's another 20 years of my life down the drain playing this game? I'm just kidding, I love this game, but still, man, the loot, the RNG stuff sometimes is just bitterly brutal, you know? Don't die on me. Why are you dying on me? This is why I got killed by Terrorized Diablo, by the way. And the thing for those of you who don't know Terror Zones, the, like, characters are, like, roughly about 5 levels higher than you. So the reason it's taking longer to kill is not because my damage output sucks, even though it could be a little bit better, but it's actually due to the fact that, it has extra HP, you know? So it's a little bit more tanky than a regular Mephisto would be. He's also, like, one-shotting my Merc. Like, Merc, please, God. Please, guy. Please, guy. Please, guy. I can't keep resurrecting you, Krillin. Please, stop. Please, don't. Please, stay there. Don't die. Don't die, little one. He's gonna die. He died! You son of a... you-know-what. Molding. Ooh, plated... thing, but I have to spend 5,000 gold to resurrect this lovely guy. Oh, man. Well, I mean, hey, at least it's a Terror Zone. But I don't think we're gonna get that Sunder Charm, Dread Knights. Need a Sunder Charm. Hey, after resurrecting this guy multiple times, wouldn't it be nice if, like, you gave me a free resurrection? Just saying. Just saying, just saying. I feel like he's a waste of time. What is with you, Hassan? Let's look at you. Hassan, I gave you good gear. Sort of good gear. Well, insight's the best we could do for now. Like, Hassan, what are you doing, Hassan? Hassan, I don't want to fire you, bro. But if you keep on flubbing things for me and making it more difficult, I'm gonna have to let you go. I can't have you here at Dreadcode not pulling your weight! Like, seriously. Okay. He's gonna go pick a fight that he can't win. Meanwhile, that's a plated belt. That might hopefully be good. And by hopefully, I mean it better be good. Blade buckle. That's crap. Well, so much for that. You know? Oh, well. Blade buckle. Blade buckle. Who needs a blade buckle in 2025? No, I need a burr. You know, I would have even settled for, like, a spider walk boot. Something, you know? Something good. Thank you, whoever that was, for the follow. Whether that was on YouTube or Twitch, I do greatly appreciate it. But, you know, something good, man. Something good. Something good. No. Instead, no. You know what we need to do, Dread Knights? We need to stop playing meta right now. Because we're trying to do meta right now, right? We can't do meta, so I'm gonna swap out my lovely Wizard Spike, even though it pains me to do this, just so we can increase our magic find a little bit more. And see if maybe the gods of Diablo, maybe the RNG, maybe, you know, Hadriel or Tyrael will come down and bless me with some good loot. One can only hope, Dread Knights. One can only hope. Okay, let's do this. Teleport around like a maniac, because we need to ignore all the small fries. Teleport around like a maniac, so we can ignore those guys. Alright. What are you doing? Don't go fighting them there. The whole point I teleported you over here was so that you could fight them from over here. Now I'm gonna have to teleport them this way. Dude, you're always getting poisoned too, Krillin. He's about to get one-shotted. Is he not? Is he not? Can I kill you? Nope, he died again. Why am I even bringing him? Oh, I might die there for clowning around. I almost really did die there clowning around. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. I don't think Wizard Spike changing it out was a good idea. Just thinking maybe, potentially, it's not worth the extra magic find. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Let's hope. I better get a Sunder Charm at least out of this. What ideally I would like is I need a poison Sundra Charm. I also need a physical Sundra Charm. Those are the only two that I don't have in the collection. We're getting tag teamed here, and it's a worse type of tag team. I did all that and didn't get any good loot. Are you for real? It's not even worth it, because he's not worth the 5,000 gold. Oh my goodness. Gabe, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Dread's gonna have damaged vocal cords on, like, the second day of week. The second day of this week, just from streaming Diablo 2 Resurrected with these drop rates. It's fine. It's fine. I kid. I enjoy doing this. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing it, right? You know, that's what they say. It's about insanity, you know? Insanity, the definition of it is just repeating the same thing over and over again, which is basically what we're doing at the moment. Let's ignore these small fries. Oh, they almost caught me there. That would have been bad. Let's ignore these small fries. Okay, you stay there and be a good boy. He should be locked where he should not kill Hassan. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna make an executive decision here because it's cheaper to cast a portal than it is to have a good old Hassan die again and have to pay another 5,000. You know? It's like I'm babysitting this small fry here. It is Terror Zones, too, so there's definitely harder bosses. He hit me there. I actually don't mind that, because at least I can kind of take a hit. Except for the guy who's... Oh, Hassan, you had one job. Okay. This is not a good idea. Hassan, I'm gonna give you a Hassan chop. Definitely gonna give you a Hassan chop if you keep it up. Keep it up, okay. Okay, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. I'm not panicking, Dread Knights, you're panicking. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Bro, you better have dropped, like, god loot. Ancient armor. Come down this way and don't fight the other dudes there. Please. Please. It was better loot. Okay, of course you're gonna fight somebody. God forbid you stay where you're supposed to. Ancient armor, I gotta pick this up. I can't carry it. Oh, no. Ancient armor. Operation Distraction. Oh, I actually need that. Oh boy, we can't die because we will lose a lot of gear there and I will crash out. We need this. Do I have a space somewhere for it? Oh, I need that. Gold skin is kind of bad. I need that. What is this? Tragoals. I already have a Tragoal, right? Yeah, I do. I don't really need that. If I drop that, somebody's gonna get so mad at me for doing that, but... Realistically, I don't need that. Realistically, I don't need a lot of the gear that I have here. Look at it, see if I have space for it. I need to keep that flail, right? Do I need to keep that flail? Let's answer that question right now. 4. Heart of the Oak. I mean, realistically, I don't need another stealth. So let's put that there. Put this here. This is decent for something I'm doing with another character. It's not going to make a whole bunch of sense. Just trust the process. Alright. Pick back up that to take care of the small fry. Even though it's not really that big, a small fry, Dread Knights. Keep that in mind. Big beefy boys all around. Alright, let's see the saber. The saber's probably going to be junk. Almost certainly it's going to be junk. Yep, it was junk. But the other thing is okay, because I kind of needed it for an early game build that I'm messing with. So hey, you know, we got stuff back in that one. I mean, we gave up a little bit of a damage output to do that, but, you know, with extra magic fine, at least we're gonna see things drop. It's just gonna take a little longer to clear enemies, so, you know, it's a trade-off. It's not as proficient, not as great as it could be, but, you know, it's something. Where is Orman? Oh, there you are. Get that. Get that. We should probably invest in some town portals right now. Sword of Identity, too. Or, excuse me, Scroll of Identity. Let's go into Darkness of Hate. Okay, so we're going to teleport again. Ignore most of the small fries. Hopefully, Mr. Useless, aka my mercenary, will do his job. Which is not to, like, pick a fight with something he can't deal with. Alright. Let's walk quietly here. Okay, good. He's here. He's angry. Let's see if we can trap him. There used to be a technique Or you could just have, like, Mephisto trapped around somewhere. I think he's actually trapped where he's not going to use his lightning attack. This actually would be good, generally, for my mercenary, who looks like he's having a hard time battling him. He needs a better weapon, too, but we need, actually, believe it or not, a burr to make his weapon better, too. You know? Okay, that did a lot of damage to me. I did not appreciate that. Yeah. Let's pop this potion. Oh my goodness. Bro, take him out. Okay, he's dead. He dropped a plated belt that's probably gonna be bad. So again, not amazing loot. I mean, he died quicker that time, I felt like. Almost certainly he died quicker that time. Plated belt. This better be, like, the best plated belt ever. It's the same thing that we had a couple of games ago, right? Oh, it's worse. It's Stygians. Yeah, nobody uses Stygian, even when it's beginning of the game. Like, very early. Like, I'm talking player, like, you're level 6 to 8. No, nobody needs Stygian at that point. I feel insulted by that. Okay, he's dead. I mean, it was something. Not amazing, but we'll keep doing this for a little bit, and then I'm going to switch out to Andariel, I think, in, like, the next 6 minutes. Because we could keep doing Terror Zones nonstop, but I'm going to probably get bored of running the same boss over and over and over again. And then Andariel, I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably swap builds a little bit, as we can. Alright, let's go back. Fire boss. Here's the map of that. Let's teleport away. Should be generally easy. How is everybody, by the way, today? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. I was working, like I said, on some YouTube stuff, shorts. I'm still not a fan of having to work on shorts, but, you know, it's part of the stuff that you have to do. My brothers have escaped you. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't care. You didn't escape me, so you're gonna pay the price, Mephisto. Hopefully not the price of my mercenary, though. Let's just do that. It's cheaper than having to resurrect them. You know what? I don't want to say the naughty word because Dread is mostly say so on stream. Mostly that and because YouTube doesn't like when I curse. And, you know, I want YouTube to show my content to people, so I try to avoid cursing. Oh, an amulet. What type of amulets would drop that would be useful that's green? That's a set item. Not too many, I would think. We're about to find out. What amulet is this? Is it something I need? Oh no! Vidala! Snare. That is terrible. You wouldn't even use it in the beginning of the game. I feel shocked and appalled and slightly offended by that, Dread Knights. Alright. Sorceress. Let's go back in. We'll go talk to Ormus again because we'll need him to give us some supplies. We'll fight Mephisto again. Once it hits 5:30 my time, which is 4 minutes from now, I'm on the East Coast for those of you wondering, I will swap to a different boss. Even though it's a Terror Zone per hour, I know me killing Mephisto over and over again on stream would be kind of boring. I understand that, Dread Knight, so I'm not going to put you through, like, an hour of Mephisto terrorized zones. I feel like that would be a great disservice to all of you who probably want to see me doing, like, a whole bunch of different things. On top of that, he's not going to drop anything that I don't already have, it looks like at this point. So, let's do that. Bro, don't die. It's too early for you to be dying. Go back to base. Alright. Gotta talk to him. He's all the way tucked away in the corner there because he doesn't want to give the heal to the mercenary. Alright, come on. Mephisto, I will take you out. You will give me a Cinder Charm, Mephisto. Give me a Cinder Charm. Give me a Cinder Charm. I want a Cinder Charm. Bro, you gotta back away. Bro, you gotta back away, because you're ready to cost me 5,000 gold! In this economy, 5,000 gold? No way. No way. You're not gonna cost me. You can't see, but I'm pointing at him. You're not gonna cost me more gold. No. No, sir. You stay there. I'll handle them. Actually, I should probably not clown around. I am playing on hell difficulty, and this is a terrorized monster. It can mess me up big time. Oh, no. Double axe, a bad ring, and that. Mephisto, you're terrorized. You should be giving me way better loot. What is this shenanigans? What is this nonsense? I can't believe it. Look at that. That's, like, really bad. Like, I gotta pick it up just because I kind of have to pick it up. Just because I need to know. Just for my own stupidity right now. I can't pick that up even. Oh, my goodness. I better not die right here, because then that'll be my car. Come on. Oh, my goodness. This is terrible. That is really bad. This is even worse. That's Berserker Axe. I can tell just from the silhouette. You know, I did not appreciate that loot. You are terrorized. You should be giving me the most amazing loot ever. Especially with the amount of magic flame that I put on here. Apparently, Mephisto doesn't want me to get good items from him terrorized. So, what we're gonna do, since we are approaching the first half hour, I am gonna farm Andariel. It's not terrorized. Should be pretty easy, because I still need, like, also a Geeds. What is it called? A charm? So for those of you who don't know, it's like a very special charm that you need for, like, late game, which I'm in. That makes things much cheaper in the merchant. We are going to swap this, though, weapon for now, because we're not necessarily going to have to be super powered up here. We're not going for, like, magic fine. We're just going for, like, fast caster right here. So I'm going to swap those pieces of gear. We're gonna go back to Act 1, the Catacombs. This will also be good for, like, experience point farming. And we'll do our best here to maybe try to get some better items, because I feel like Mephisto just doesn't want to drop anything. And I don't feel like doing him for, like, an hour to then find out, like, I'm wasting a whole bunch of time, as well as gold. Here, this would be, like, not easier, but you're gonna see the difference between terrorized versus non-terrorized, for those of you who are not familiar. That some big differences in terms of, like, damage output. See, fast caster rate too. So, like, a lot of things mostly just die pretty quickly. Okay, good. Perfect. You know, some people prefer chance guards, which I understand because it has a higher, obviously has magic fine. But I feel like fast caster rate's more important for, like, the breaking points. For those of you who don't know. See, because these things drop pretty quickly this way. I can also cast Frozen Orb a lot quicker. Alright. Let's take care of these guys first. Mr. Useless can die to Andariel, though, so I have to be careful. The other thing I like about Andariel is, like, when I'm low on gold, this is, like, a good spot to farm gold, because there's, like, a lot of gold all over the place. On top of that, when he gets into trouble, I can teleport him away a little easier. There is... That's a giant sword. I do have to take a look at that at some point to see if it has, like, 4 slots. So I'm looking for a better sword for my paladin. Okay. There should not be anybody resurrecting unless you're up here, which you are. Alright. Oh, she's coming for me. She ain't even coming for him. She's angry at me. I don't know. What did I do to you? What did I do to you? What did I do to you, Andariel? You should be going after Operation Human Shield. It's gonna die, but that's better. Okay. He's safe. That's what matters right now. I don't want to really put on sprint, because this is something a lot of people don't know. If you sprint in this game, you take double damage. You actually take more damage when you're running. It's a very old ARPG, so it's got very old mechanics like that. You poison me, you hussy. Battle Belt. Battle Belt, it's something. It's definitely different. Could it be Immortal Kings? Potentially. Let's see. Pick this up. Gold? Immortal Kings? Ooh. That's not bad, but I don't need it for this build. And I don't really need to, like, actually put it in my chest, because it would be foolish at this point. Alright. Let's go over to Tara. Or Akara, excuse me. Apparently Dread's getting old and can't see either. Alright, we should probably get some health potions while we're at it. On top of that, we should also get some town portals. Should be good with that. Because I know some people probably just want me to terror zone, but I know that he's not dropping any loot. Wyvar. It's not going to be beneficial. Maybe I go back to him after I get bored of farming Andariel for a little bit. But I want to change it up, because I know in stream, if I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, fighting a boss for an hour, it's going to get boring. Especially for people who are, like, non-Diablo 2 Resurrected watchers. We gotta, like, change it up a little bit, just to make it interesting for everybody. They teleport away from that. Catacombs. Let's open that, even though I don't necessarily need anything, and let's start taking out these small fry. I could teleport into the R1, but I don't like to generally do that. I like to take these out. Plus, it's like a little bit of like experience point farming, because I could benefit from getting a little bit higher. Right now, I'm like Sorceress level 89. Haven't been able to hit 90 because hell is hard. It takes forever to level up too. Once you, even with terrorized zones, you gotta like get the right terrorize. On top of that, I don't play this as much as I used to, just because, you know, I play a lot of different games as a streamer. I don't like to restrict myself to one game. But remember, I have a friend that plays Dead by Daylight, and he was only really known for like the Dead by Daylight content. Hold that for a second, because Andariel's coming to clap cheeks. And what happened to him was like he really put all his eggs in one basket to do nothing but like Dead by Daylight content, and to the point that they got burnt out on it because Dead by Daylight's not in like the best state that it's been in a while, and they've taken like really big hits over it because they decide they want to play our games, and they have built up like an audience that's only willing to watch like Dead by Daylight. And if they're not playing Dead by Daylight, that was a terrible run. That's probably what I get for talking about our streamer friend. Should we even kill these things? Isn't really worth it. I mean, we're already here. We might as well get the gold. Maybe one of them dropped something randomly. Stranger things have been known to happen. I have gotten, like, some crazy good loot sometimes from just, like, looting and plundering, like, up here and something drops. Even if it's just a rune word, you never know, right? Okay, nothing there. That was a better run, definitely. So, you know, that's why I try to play multiple games, because I know that burnout is a thing. Especially in content creation. I know YouTube doesn't like it, though, because YouTube would probably prefer that I just did, like, movie watch-alongs at this point, or react content at this point, or would, like, just play non-stop Diablo 3, but that really wouldn't make me happy at this point. Which is the thing that's very important for me as, like, a streamer and a content creator. I like to do what makes me happy, because if I don't play stuff that makes me happy, if I don't play things that, like, I enjoy and I'm interested in doing, then the content is going to definitely drop off significantly, right? You don't want to really see me on stream like, oh man, this is boring. Oh man, this sucks. Oh man, I hate this game. Why am I playing this? Which is why I try, for the most part, to play things that I enjoy. That's why you see me play a lot more Monster Hunter again. That's why you see me go back to playing Dungeon Crawlers. And you see me playing even Diablo 4 with as many faults as it has. I'm trying out, like, other things, different things, you know? Because I feel like that's what will help me, like, stay interested in doing this stuff. Like, sure, I could play every game that everybody else is streaming right now, right? Like, I could go buy, what, Arc Raiders, and I could go do this and stuff, but I wouldn't be interested in that, honestly, because it's not something I'm interested in. I play Fortnite because I actually like Fortnite, which is a very crazy concept to some, but yeah. You know, I like Fortnite, that's why I play Fortnite. I like Monster Hunter, that's why I play Wilds is kind of bad, so I don't play Wilds, but I play, like, World, and I'll probably play, like, maybe Rise next week. Unless, like, I see that World, like, people really, really into World, then I'll do another World session. You know, I don't go with, like, the flow, right? Because at that point, it's like, well, what's the point of me streaming a game that everybody else has streamed, right? Like, what realistically is the point of that? People are probably going to watch their favorite bigger VTubers playing it, right? For the most part. And the ones that are, like, here probably are going to be more interested in me, like, doing dungeon crawlers. So that's why I look at things like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna play that game. Like, I have people who are like, why are you playing Arc Raiders? Well, I know there's the AI controversy with it, too. You know, which is its own thing, too. So I try to avoid stuff that then is going to get me into hot water because of that. Like, I wanted to play more Liar's Bar. And I know, like, there's this big thing because it has, like, AI voices, and the reason I didn't play it is simply because I didn't want to deal with, like, the whole AI thing. But people, like, you know, because everybody has the right to how they feel, I understand that. I know artists in particular hate it. You know, so there's that. That plated belt is probably going to be garbage, and I'm probably going to cry. But I have to look at it anyway. Sigians, yay, said no one ever. Well, I mean, hey, it was something, it wasn't something good. You know, so I avoid, like, trying to do stuff that would be controversial-ish. Just because I don't want any of that smoke at this point. I don't care personally, but You know, I'm not looking for that smoke, because I know, like, there was somebody that I know that was not happy about certain things and made a really big stinker about it. But then their company also used, like, stuff that was AI. And then I'm like, I don't understand how people can then say one thing and then do another, because it's like, what's the point? Like, you know? Like, you can't say one thing and then do the same thing behind the scenes. It's kind of hypocritical. At least that's my viewpoint on it, but, you know, to each their own, I suppose. Like, and, you know, then people, I always like when they try to cover up and like, I didn't use that. Or, no, I didn't know my company did that. You knew. You definitely knew. You just wanted to play coy that you didn't know because you got caught out in the open using it. That's how I kind of feel about those things. Thank you, whoever that was, for the follow. I do greatly appreciate it. You know, but I try to avoid those things because I know there's a lot of people that feel a certain way, so that's why I'm not playing Arc Raiders. That's why I haven't played Liar's Bar in a while. I'm not, like, digging on anybody who plays any of those things either. Keep that in mind. I understand. I'm not digging. I would play. I don't feel like getting canceled because I'm a small indie VTuber and it's easier to try to cancel me than it would be if, like, somebody with a very large fan base plays, like, Arc Raiders and they won't care then. Which is the other thing, too, about, like, content creation is there's always such a double standard for things. So, like, if I do something, people want to string me up for it. But then if somebody that's way bigger and is of a different gender, I hate to make it that way, but that's really the case, does it, they don't get in trouble for it, you know? So it's, like, double standards all around. Like, I'll give you another thing that kind of, like, upset me, and say whatever you want about the content creator, because I understand that content creator said some stuff that was, like, not cool. But any of you been paying attention to, like, the streamer awards that happened recently? So there was a controversy. Oh, he died because I was talking about the streamer awards. See, don't mention streamer awards on stream, apparently. You know? They don't want you talking about that. Don't talk about it. But yeah, apparently in the VTuber category, I don't know if any of you know who he is, but the Burnt Peanut one. And I said, personally, good for him. You know what? Because it proves the fact that in the VTuber sphere that anybody can really be a VTuber, but we're always so busy trying to gatekeep people out of this sphere because you don't like their content, or you don't like the bits that they do, or you don't like this or something, or because they're not like a traditional anime waifu, because that's really what the controversy was, that like a lot of VTubers, which I don't even understand because those VTubers had like the same type of reach that I have at this point, were like, you know, complaining and moaning because he won, and apparently he was, like, parodying, like, VTubers in speech, and then he said he didn't even really care for the award, something of that nature. I don't know exactly because I didn't pay attention to his acceptance speech, and for me, I always feel like, you know, award ceremonies are kind of silly. Like, if you're getting upset over that, you're probably also getting upset over the fact that, like, Wicked didn't win Best Picture or Best Musical at the Oscars last year. Like, if you have a favorite film, it doesn't really matter. If you have a favorite streamer, it doesn't really honestly matter whether they won a, you know, silly participation award at some streamer award ceremony. Like, nobody really cares yet. Sometimes, like, fan bases will go crazy over this stupid stuff that doesn't really matter, like, in real life. And then what ends up happening is, like, they're trying to cancel, like, the Burnt Peanut for winning it and saying that he wasn't, like, deserved it. Have you watched some of his content? His content's pretty good. It's not for everybody. I understand, like, he's from a certain side of the streets, a certain side that will rub people the wrong way, and because of his chat, he doesn't keep, apparently, like, I don't know if he keeps his chat in check or his chat's, like, toxic or whatever, but it's like, who cares? You're not going to watch this guy's content. You're upset because he won Best VTuber. You're upset because, like, he won and he's not, like, a traditional anime boy or anime waifu. Move on. It's just a streaming award. It's not, like, a big deal. And yet sometimes people make, like, the biggest deal out of stuff in this, like, sphere. Which is why, like, even me personally, when I say I don't consider myself a VTuber at this point. That's why my name on the channel is Dreadscape Gaming. I use a model because it's a little bit easier than having to put on, you know, a good pair of pants every day, and because I've done it for a long time, and people like to have, like, a physical presence. But you know what originally Dreadscape Gaming was going to be, model-wise? I was going to use one of those things called animes, where I was going to get, like, a talking dragon. I was originally supposed to be a talking dragon. I was never supposed to be an anime boy or anime waifu or anything of that nature. I was never an anime waifu, keep that in mind. But I was supposed to be a dragon. I was going to be, like, a real-life dragon, like Smog, and that was going to be my presentation. And that's what I wanted to do, and then they changed, like, the rules for animes, and there was, like, a very expensive license. and a lot of people were using the dragon one. I was like, well, I'm not going to be kind of original anymore looking, so why should I not, you know? Why should I do that? So I went in and decided to make the model that you saw. And this is like phase version 4 of this model, 4.5 to be exact. Because I had a completely different look before. Believe it or not, like 4 years ago, I had green skin. And one of the reasons I changed the fact that I had green skin was because I got compared to another VTuber that's male that has green skin, and people said I copied him in terms of like the color of the skin. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to change my skin color now just to be regular skin color, so then people get to... But, you know, it's crazy. And, you know, the other thing, too, that I always feel that's kind of stupid... Double bow. I might have to check that, because that might be for my boazon that I need. That might be better loot. Notice I feel like we're getting better drops. This way, I gotta be careful I don't die, though. Because dying is bad. But, you know, like, people make big deals out of stuff that's not important. You know? And I never understand why they do that. Is it... Oh, that's terrible. Let's pick up our stuff. Okay, good. Alright. I'm gonna take a potion. But, you know, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Like... So, like, VTuber communities always don't want people to say that they're toxic. But then the whole burnt peanut thing and, you know, Iron Mouse... I don't know Iron Mouse personally. I don't actually even watch her content. And that's not, like, a disrespect to Iron Mouse. It's just I don't really, like, go on Twitch much. But, like, Iron Mouse had, like, the best point of it, you know? And it's like, you don't... You know, you should congratulate the person gracefully, because that's what you do. And, you know, she was saying that it's cringe for, like, people to try to cancel, like, the Burnt Peanut and be mad over, like, a streamer award that doesn't really matter. That's, like, people getting mad, like, when their favorite streamer or VTuber doesn't win at the VTuber Awards. Who cares? This is, like, a award ceremony that's made by streamers for other streamers. It's not, like... You know, if you like a content creator, that content creator is going to be, like, your streamer of the year anyway, in your mind. So does it matter whether they get, like, recognized for the award or not that they don't even personally probably care about? You know, that's how I look at that stuff, so... You know, but the VTuber community, once again, did dumb stuff, and they were complaining about it. And they were, like, trying to cancel this guy, and it just makes you look bad, because, A, it makes it look like you want to gatekeep people out of the VTuber community because they don't do the same things that you do, or they don't say or think the same way that you do, or, you know, they have a different type of presentation. He uses, what, like a Snapchat filter? Which it's fine, you know what? I think it's cool that he won in the sense that, you know what, it proves that you don't have to spend 10,000, 15,000, you don't have to have a big corporate backing, you don't have to have all this, like, you know, bells and whistles to be able to, like, win an award of that nature. All you have to do is, like, you know, apply yourself, have engaging content, and, you know, stay true to yourself. You know, he is who he is. You know, we'll give him credit for that. But, you know, everybody wants to cancel him, doesn't deserve the award. He worked hard for it. And he was recognized for that hard work. You know, and, you know, whoever was going to win that award was going to win that award. You know, it's a fan voted, right? So, like, if your Oshi didn't win, it was probably because some of the fan base didn't vote for them either, right? You know? It's like, you know, orange and apples. It doesn't matter, but yeah, obviously on Twitter, which has always been like a cesspool in my opinion, you know, people make a big deal out of it. Like, go touch grass sometimes. I don't even mean to be mean when I say that. Touch some concrete, though. Like, some people take things, like, too seriously on the internet. I don't even really understand why. You know? It's like, I understand being a fan, but there's sometimes when you take, like, fandom way too far. And, you know, the other thing, too, is, like, our VTubers were trying to disparage this dude. Like, have you ever spoken to him? I haven't. Why would I, you know? I saw Sea Dog's video, Connor, for those of you who might know. I'm not, like, a big watcher of Connor, keep that in mind, but I am familiar with him because every once in a while he has some really interesting takes. And I thought, like, his 50-50 take on the whole thing was, you know, pretty much spot on. And I feel bad, too, because, like, I was seeing people, like, picking apart, like, Iron Mouse because of her immune. What is it? Like, I'm not super familiar with her condition, so please pardon me. Again, I'm not an Iron Mouse fan. That's no disrespect. I've seen the stream pieces here and there. But, you know, like, people were making fun of her health condition, saying that she wouldn't be a streamer because of, like, if she didn't have that voice that she has naturally. I'm like, man, don't say stuff like that. That's stupid. Don't, like, why do people gotta be so insensitive? So that's why, like, I don't really do social media. Really, like, if you notice on my Twitter, for those of you who might be, like, longtime viewers, or people who are, like, old or new viewers, I don't, like, my Twitter game is weak, because I don't care about that stuff. I don't try to appease people, I don't really engage in conversation. I've really, like, distanced myself even from, like, the VTuber community in general, when it comes to stuff, because I see VTuber Twitter all the time. Like, I'm on Blue Sky. I'm way more active on Blue Sky, believe it or not. And, like, when you look at how, like, the VTuber community acts on Blue Sky versus how it acts on Twitter, you'll be like, nah, Blue Sky is really where it's at. Like, I didn't see anything about the streamer awards on Blue Sky whatsoever about Burnt Peanut. Because people just, like, know over there to be, like, I don't know, I guess social awareness. Which I feel like Twitter's, like, the place where nobody has social awareness anymore. You know, which is just, it's crazy. Andariel is gonna kill him. I don't want to spend that money to resurrect him. That's what I get for talking about stuff that doesn't concern me. It's okay, I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out. I can resurrect him, because that's what the homies do. But you know, it's just like crazy, man. You know, everybody out to cancel people. Everybody Google docking people. I mean, I've had my fair share of like, negative experiences with VTubers. And I really talk about it. You know, it's unfortunate, like, I had someone that apparently is not a big fan of me, that used to be kind of like a fan of me, that was a bit higher up on the food chain, and, you know, they sung some not very nice things about me. I guess that's the nicest way to put it. But, you know, I could spend, like, my whole life over it. I just, you know, it happened. I move on. I have, like, a really good community of people here that I hang out with, you know. A lot of people know I hang out, and, you know, with Vamp Champ. Countess Crucible Dracul, it's a pike that might actually be pretty decent in this loot. You know, who, you know, helps a lot, like, with moral support and stuff. Like, I know, like, the thing about it is, like, in VTuber sphere in general, you know that you're not always going to be people's cup of teas. I have seen, in my time, well, it's not great, but it's not bad. I have seen in my time a lot of mean stuff on the higher end of things, because, you know, it's a business, right? Like, for a lot of people, it's their business, livelihood, and it's like, you know, who you can get over, who you can thing, you know, there's clicks and stuff. That's why I try to mostly stay off on my own. And I feel like with that particular incident that happened, because I didn't want to be part of that particular clique of creators, and I just didn't want to be like a yes man, I guess is the nicest way to put it. That's why I became, like, public enemy #1 to them. And it's kind of unfortunate. So that was, like, my negative experience with VTuber things. So much so that I went on hiatus for a while. I didn't, like, do VTubing. Because it was, like, a very negative experience. It was, like, something that was very, like, thrown into the public spotlight when I didn't even ask for it to be. And, like, that experience personally shaped how I interact with our VTubers. Because I noticed, like, on the top end, and Connor touched on this ironically in the Iron Mouse video a bit, that, like, there's some streamers that act a certain toxic way, because it's just kind of how it is. They never grew up, I suppose, you know, so it's kind of unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, with the whole, you know, Burnt Peanut thing, like, guys, move on, chillax, it's not that serious. That, you know, your favorite content creator is still your favorite content creator of the year. But words don't mean anything. It's like when an Oscar movie wins an Oscar, right? Like, most of the times the movie that wins an Oscar didn't do very well at the box office. It was the movie, like, not a lot of people see. Outside of people who like really artsy cinematography stuff. So, you know, when people get upset over, like, a movie not winning an Oscars, it's the same thing. It's like, it's just an award. It doesn't mean that the movie wasn't good that you liked. It just means that, you know, a bunch of other people that got a say or vote preferred this over something. But it's not like, you know, something you guys gotta stress out. You know, award ceremonies are kind of stupid, you know? That's like, you know, also like with metrics. People always compare themselves to other people. Like, just do you. Doesn't matter. You know, just chill, just vibe, be authentic. That's what really matters in, you know, anything you do. Like, you know, like here, you know, we've been going through a lot of transitions as well. You know, before September, I had, like, computer problems. I had to get a brand new computer. Is that a Royal Shield, it says? I've never seen one of those, so we're gonna have to actually check that after we fight Andariel. Let me teleport him over here, because he's scaring me. He's scaring me. I don't think you're gonna survive that. I knew he was gonna survive that, but I could guess the freaking teleport quick enough. Okay, it's a good thing I have a lot of gold elsewhere. And I can sell some items if I need more gold, because there's a lot of, like, items we don't necessarily need. Let's put that here. He dies so quick because he's not super set up either for success at the moment, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Large shield, interesting. That might, I need a large shield for my paladin. So this might be the way, hopefully. I'm gonna check the royal shield first. Please be 4 socket. Oh my goodness, it's 2 socket, and it's 2 terrible sockets. Let's check the large shield. Be good. Please be good. Storm Guild. I don't need this. This is worse than the shield that I have right now, Dread Knights. Worse than what I have. I feel shocked and appalled, just a little bit. It's fine. I mean, we only spent, what, 5,000 gold to bring him back. Check the dead body. In the game, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Don't get mad at me, YouTube. Because, you know, YouTube is crazy these days with some of the things that they do. Alright. Take you out. Take you out, take you out. Okay, good. You know, so, yeah, like, I was thinking about that, too, you know? So, like, with content creation, like I said, I've been trying to go back to, like, more of what I used to do in 2022, which is why you're going to see a lot of more dungeon crawlers. I'm moving away from Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I know there's people who like my Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel content. Like, I could have streamed today Duelist Cup, but I didn't want to. Like, I'm gonna play it to try to see if I can get Draco Tail stuff made, assuming I can get enough stuff, parts that I need. But, like, for me, it's like, I don't enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on stream anymore. I already play card games on the side anyway, for, you know, my own personal things that I've touched upon. I've played card games at a very high level, but like with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, you have to break bank, really, to keep up with the, like, the metagame. Because I play on the free-to-play model because I just refuse to give, like, money to gacha-esque games. Because I don't like gacha games. I feel like they're just, like, predatory microtransactions, which is kind of why I have beef with Diablo 4, because, like, there's a lot of predatory microtransactions that they've done in their battle pass and or things of that nature, which don't make me particularly happy. Like, if you look and watch some of the older Diablo 4 streams that I did for Season 10, I speed ran for it. As I started the season, what, or like 2 weeks before the season was ending, I managed yesterday in my spare time, hold that foot because that's a lot of enemies that are scaring the bejesus out of me, even though we can take most of them out. Most of them out, okay, good. But, like, if you... Ooh, I got hit by something hard. I need to heal up there, because if I die, that would be embarrassing. On top of that, when you're in a hell difficulty, they will punish the hell out of you, no pun intended. And they take away, like, experience points, give you, like, negative experience points, and then you gotta, like, try to rebuild for it. But yeah, like, I've been trying to get back into, like, stuff that I enjoy playing, which I know Master Duel is just one of those things where it's like, I don't want to spend money on gacha. I could, but I'm not. Because it would be stupid and foolish when I could just, like, go outside and play the actual card game. Even though, like, really, Yu-Gi-Oh! Even right now is a physical TCG, at least in my area, it's been dying out. Huh, interesting. That might be good. Let's go get some loot here, boys and gals. I've never seen this. Taiwan. Not what I need. It's good. Early game, I suppose, if you wanted that. What else do we get? Venom Ward. I hate seeing that. That's, like, one of my least favorite things to see. There's a War Belt here. What are the chances it's going to be the same thing again? Sigians? Oh, Mortal Kings, but I have 1,000,000 of these, so I actually don't need this either. There's somebody out here who probably needs this and is crying at me just dropping it like it's garbage, but I have, like, 5 of those. Cold Resist 8? I'm gonna box this, because that could be useful. Alright. Good. I want to make sure I have everything that I need back. I do. Okay, cool. Let's back out again. We'll do another run of these. If you're just joining us, we're playing Diablo II Resurrected. There is a tear zone for Mephisto. I was running it for a bit. I wasn't liking the drops. So I just switched out to farming Andariel because I need, like, a Geed anyway, which I haven't gotten. So I was like, yeah, why the hell not? Let's swap. If the drops aren't better, why keep running it, right? So that's what we're mostly doing for now. I'll swap to the next boss, probably in the next 4 minutes. And then we'll farm a different one. I'm trying to cycle out every half hour, for those of you who are wondering. Even though, like, ideally, Andariel farming would be the way to go for today. Just because her loot pool is probably the best of the bosses around, because there's just so many good things that drop from her. Like, you can't necessarily go wrong farming her. Mephisto, again, is, like, also not necessarily bad, but, like, all he's gonna drop right now is Shred Ghouls, which I have a whole bunch of anyway. And Andariel has, like, a chance to drop some stuff that I need. Razor bow. But yeah, so things, you know, changing. I won't be playing as much Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel moving forward because I just don't enjoy it. I'm trying to play a lot more things. I want to play a lot more simulator games because this is something a lot of people don't know about me. But I really enjoy simulator games. I don't know why. It's just because they're very, like, addicting. Just that, like, slice of life thing. And then you wonder, like, hey, maybe I should have been a truck driver in my life. You know, maybe I would have been better as a truck driver. Actually, probably not because of the road rage. Anybody who's seen me play American Truck Simulator knows I get mad when people mess up my car. Especially after I spend so much money to fix it up. You know, so, like, I would like to try more. There's one water park simulator that looks pretty good that I'm thinking on eventually picking it up if it goes on sale. Leafing it, too. I saw Senko, aka Sameko Saba, playing it a while back. Leafing it. I do actually want to play Leafing it, even though it's probably no longer the season. Because it looks like a really nice, cozy game. And I don't mind cozy games. Like, I know some people were watching me play a couple weeks ago. Stardew Valley. I'm planning to go back to Stardew Valley, because I do enjoy farming simulators, because they're nice. They're cozy. You know? I like cozy things, too. I don't want to always constantly be doing... That was a terrible loot. I don't want to constantly, case in point right here, be like looting all my life and not getting the stuff that I need. No burr still. No burr. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Feels bad. Is it worth getting this gold up here? Maybe not. But we're going to do it anyway, just for the sake of argument. I'm going to do one more Andariel run. And then I think from there, we'll switch to the next boss, Dread Knights. We'll go to the next one after that. It was an okay run. It was an okay run. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad. It was okay. You know, the loot was kind of poopy. But you know, that is the case with everything. You can't be all amazing things. Alright, one more Andariel, and I think we're gonna swap to whatever maybe the Terra Zone is, if it's a good Terra Zone. If not, we'll maybe target Farm Chaos Sanctuary with Diablo, which I think we can do relatively easy with this build. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. I mean, one can only hope so, right? Catacombs, do this. Alright, cool. Let's take out the ghouls. Let's do that. Open. Good. Let's take care of those things. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Full helm, I don't really need that. Okay, there's a lot of enemies there throwing projectiles, but we can handle it. I have faith. Trust the system. I should probably teleport back because it's using basically like one of those lightning things. Chain lightning? Alright, chain lightning. It's that Erwin. I forget the actual skill's name. Alright, let's pick up the gold because that's going to be helpful. Pick up some health potions if necessary. I feel like most of the Andariel runs that we've had today, we've run into these lightning guys quite a bit. It's kind of annoying, to say the very least. Oh, Hunter's guys. I don't think I've seen something like that drop from here. I'm getting way better drops than I was expecting by having less magic find. How does that work? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm getting a lot of... you fighting Andariel? You are... He got one-shotted? Nani? What in the bloody hell was that? What in the bloody hell was that? How did you get one-shotted, bro? Did you walk up to her, she poisoned you, and then looked at you, and, like, you got weak in the knees because she has, like, big you-know-what? Like, what happened there? What happened there? What happened there, too? Where's my loot? She didn't drop anything. You stingy you-know-what? You stingy hussy. What? What in the world was that, man? That wasn't fair. That wasn't great. That wasn't nice. I deserved better loot than that. We're gonna check the hunters, guys. Let me go get this, like... actual gold that I need, because if I have to resurrect mysteries. You know, after that run, I want more and more Andariel. I'm not satisfied with that run of Andariel. I'm not happy about that. Not whatsoever. Alright. Great potions, flails. Hunter's Geist is down there. Let's drop this through. Hunter's Geist. Oh, that is terrible. Well, I mean... man. I think that's actually an okay thing for the druid. So I actually have to take it back to base and find space. Like, that's kind of useful. I think some people might use it in druid builds. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Shadow Dancer, I don't think I need that. Trying to find spaces in boxes is like a nightmare for me. What is this? Orphans? Do I really need that? I'm never gonna use it. So I have it. Let's put that there. It might be useful. Maybe not for now, but it might be useful later. Go back in the portal and pick up the rest of the stuff that I need. Which is basically my charms. Wasn't the worst thing. It wasn't the best. It was the worst of times, it was the best of times. It wasn't a very profitable run, I will say that much, Dread Knights. Alright. Back in we go. One more Andariel, then I'll swap to doing, like, Chaos Sanctuary runs. Then I'll swap... I can't really do Baal with this build. I can do Baal with, like, Whirlwind Barbarian. Takes a while, but it gets the job done. But I'm mostly trying to do, like, speed farming today. I shouldn't attack those guys. That's, like, a waste of, like, mana right there. Catacombs. Let's take care of these guys. Just because we want to get them out of the way as soon as possible. Good. They're cursed. Or technically enhanced, so we gotta be careful here. Let me do that. Okay, that one died pretty quickly. Okay, sweet. I think we're in a very decent spot right now, Dread Knights. Yeah, I'll switch that to the next boss after this run. And we'll just kind of... So far, nothing god loot-wise. An Alders, which I wouldn't even consider necessarily godly at this point, but, you know. I didn't expect it to be amazing. What is the Terror Zone for now? Arcane Sanctuary? I mean, we can do it, but I don't feel like that's better than boss target farming. I mean, it's a little bit different than what we normally do. But the thing is, my mercenary gets caught in Arcane Sanctuary quite a bit. And he has a hard time, like, following and keeping up, which would concern me in a Terror Zone. But we could maybe do it. Case in point here, he almost died. Let me bring him back here. I won't teleport out so he can get healed up there. Because if not, I can't heal him there. I gotta go all the way over this way. Akara. You know? Maybe Chaos Sanctuary? Yeah, I'll take Chaos Sanctuary, because I also need another Stone of Jordan. I'm not afraid of you, lady. Maybe my associate is... Well, I might be afraid of you if you touch me like that, bro. Twisted Essence of Suffering. She gave nothing good. Nothing good. Okay. Let's try Arcane Sanctuary. We'll do one Terror Zone of that. See if anything decent drops from there. And then from there, the next thing that we're gonna do is I will probably do Chaos Sanctuary targets. Because I don't really, like, feel like there's gonna be anything really great here, but we'll try. Because I don't think I've ever done a Arcane Sanctuary Terror Zone. That's a little bit different. Okay. So far, it's okay. This is, like, the highest chance you get of getting, like, good loot. I really need to, like, get my Paladin into Hell difficulty. Just something I've been working on, because I finally got him into Hell difficulty. I haven't done anything with him yet, because he's level 62. He speed ran through Nightmare. It was Blessed Hammer Paladin, for those of you wondering. Is this guy not gonna pop? He does, but he didn't drop anything of, like, worth wildness to me. Well, there's a lot of elite packs there. As long as Mr. Useless doesn't die, it should be okay. I say that as he almost struggles to kill those enemies. Alright, where's Gortash? Or not Gortash, who heals us here? Atma, right? Atma, give me a nice little, like, back rub there. Nice little back rub. Okay, that one popped. See, like, usually in Terror Zones, you'll get, like, good drops from the elite pack, so... Oh, Grand Charm! We got a Sunder Charm! I just got proved a liar! Let's go! Sunder Charm on stream. This is guaranteed to be a Sunder Charm. Hopefully it's one that I don't have yet. Manifest a good Sunder Charm for me, Dread Knights! This is like the Holy Grail of Terror Zones. Is it physical? Let's go! Monster Magic Immunity is sundered. It's not great, but I didn't have this one. Don't let dreams be dreams, Dread Knights! An actual good Sunder Charm. One that I don't have. We can add it to our collection. See, I have a lot of lightning ones that I have to actually move over to another box. I also have a lot of cold ones, as you can see. I don't need this faster hit recovery, so I know what's already going to disappear from this. Goodbye. I have a lot of these. 11 mana is not going to matter. This is going to be very important. I could actually technically rock it in this build because its monster magic immunity is sundered. Actually, it would be perfect for this build right now. You know? 12 faster hit recovery, 12 cold. I don't really... Do I really need the faster hit recovery here? We'll figure it out in a minute, alright? We'll figure it out in a minute. This is dropped. Let me go pick up some stuff. Man, we got a good one, bros. I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I was, like, dunking on this, like, whoa, Arcane Sanctuary for farming? Who's ever heard of that? We're not gonna get anything good. First run, we got that freaking Sunder Charm. I'm actually probably gonna use on this build, because I use magic, obviously, damage here. I just gotta figure out what we can get rid of here. I need the life. I need the cold resist. I need the cold resist on that, too. Oh, no. Faster hit recovery, cold damage, fire damage. I need all these, man. Fire damage. I need the life. Cold. Cold resist, life. Cold resist. Cold resist. What do these two do? Life. Fire damage. I can't get rid of any of these right now. I'll work that into the equation off of stream, because we'll have to, like, Furycraft, which I can't do right now. Alright. Shall we? Shall we? Maybe we could get a nerd like Sunder Charm. Man, I'm feeling hyped about that. Let's go Terra Zone farming. Let's go. That was freaking amazing. Phenomenal. Oh, not that, though. Don't die, Mr. Useless. Mr. Useless, you can't die. I need you. I need you, man. I need you. I'm not going to make, like, a Twitter rant about needing people and writing it over and over again. I legitimately needed this. Where is... You're just hanging out there? You're just hanging out there? Okay, 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 okay. Let's do this. Trade. I need some health potions? No? Screw identities and town portals. You know? I'm tempted to, like, see and take out one of the life ones, but I think it's gonna be bad. Unless I take this and this. Fire damage. 6, 7. Full damage. What is this? Lightning resist. Life, faster hit, cold. What are these? Magic fine, magic fine, magic fine. What is this? Adds fire. I can't really get rid of any of these. Is there stuff that I need? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Just not on stream. Let's just keep going. Keep making miracles. 2 more Grand Charms drop. This might be a good area, Sunder Charm-wise, to... not only Sunder Charm, but, like, just to farm. Like, actual charms. I wasn't expecting that. This guy is very enchanted. Extra strong, too, which means he could probably clap me, but I gotta be careful. Mr. Useless, what are you doing over there? I need your help here. Okay, come on. Mr. Useless? Why do you leave me alone, Mr. Useless? This... Okay, I got him. Nothing great there. It drops, though. I'm actually happy about that. And on top of that, I got something for YouTube Shorts because of a Sunder Charm dropping, you know? You don't expect to see it. Like, I was just criticizing that. 5 minutes later, literally. Alright, Grand Charm, please be something good. 3 to 6 cold damage. 3 to 7 cold damage like that. I don't know about that one, homies. 5 to strength. I don't need 5 to strength. Cold resist, what is this? Fire damage. Life. Cold Sunder Charm. Cold resist. No, I can't. No, I mean, it's not bad. But there's just no, like, physical space for that right now. It's kind of pointless to pick it up. Again, that Sunder Charm, man. Ooh. Hype levels intensify. Alright, let's use the fire here. To just, like, snipe them from far away. This is closer to a fire build at this point than it is a really ice build. Just because the fire does, like, way more. I do need to respec. I'm gonna eventually respec this into lightning, but I have to kill a lot of Baal so I can get his essence, because I don't have a token anymore. That's why I'm stuck playing this, because I did this to clear, like, the actual game, because I didn't have any Sunder terms at the moment. And then from there... Okay. Let's go. Why did I teleport into that? Maybe I'm just a bad player. Maybe it's Maybelline. Okay, good. Alright, let's use the fire here. That orb over there is very scary. Pop that. Pop that. I said pop that. Why it's taking you so long, mercenary? Alright. Okay, cool. Good. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. This was a very productive stream. We were able to get something we actually needed. You don't have that happen too often. Drains mana. Leave me alone. Don't drain my mana. How about you just let me attack from far away? Go ahead, do your job. Hit there. Mercenary's doing pretty good in this area. Apparently he loves Arcane Sanctuary. Who would have known? Who would have guessed it? Who would have thought it? Who knew? Pick up that stuff. Extra potion's very important right now. You just joining us? We're playing Diablo II Resurrected. I've been boss farming as well as doing like Terra Zones. I just got a Sunder Turn. The black one. Which is great. Now I'm only missing like 2 more. The physical one, which I would love to have for my barbarian. And, you know, ironic thing is my magic find wasn't very high when I got it too, which is great. But I don't think, do Sunder Charms get affected by? Anybody feel free to tell me in chat. I don't mind if you, like, fact check me in here. Are Sunder Charms affected by, like, magic find? Because I feel like we have less magic find and we found Sunder Charm a lot easier in a Terra Zone than when I'm usually, like, papping 200 plus magic find. You know, so, do we have better returns from having less magic find in terms of finding the Sunder Charms? Perhaps. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, fact check that and do some science and do some research. You know, it's like when I was playing, recently, I didn't do it on stream. I'm gonna stream it tomorrow, actually. It's gonna be our cozy game. I'm gonna do, TCG Card Shop Simulator after a while of not playing it. And I was doing experiments to see how hard it would be to get a God Pack. God Packs, for those of you who don't know, are Ghost Rare, like a whole pack of Ghost Rare. And they changed it in the last update. So, it's now a 1 in 1,000 chance if it's a Destiny pack. And it's a 1 in 500 if it's a regular Tetramon pack. How does Dread know this? Because Dread spent most of his weekend off-stream grinding TCG Card Shop Simulator so I could be at day 150. And have, like, card opening pack devices and stuff of that nature to be able to get it. And that's what I was doing. You know? Like I said before, I do a lot of, like, testing off the stream, and I do a lot of prepping of content off stream. I didn't do today for Diablo because I just didn't feel like playing more Diablo off stream, too. Like, and usually if I'm going to do a prepping of that nature, it's usually because I'm trying to get a character into hell difficulty. Like, Paladin's in hell difficulty now, I'm probably going to, like, spend a lot of time... Ooh, that's a bad rotation. I gotta just, like, hang back and let the mercenary do his thing, because if not, it's going to be bad for us. You know. But the reason why I just spend so much time prepping content, it's not even funny. Like, some of these guys don't see. Like, I'm going to enter next week on Tuesday into Dota 2. But I am going to be practicing a little bit of Dota 2 off a stream, just so I can kind of get the basics of that, you know. Because I did, like, obviously play League of Legends, and I don't know if I was necessarily good at League of Legends. Speaking of which, shameless plug is shameless. I did do a YouTube short today, where I showed my experience of the last, like, 2-hour session I did, where I didn't get to play any class but support. I was stuck playing 2 hours of Sona support, which... If you've ever played support in any of those MOBA games, you'll know, like, the pain of having to, like, track down people, and if the team's not very well coordinated. I managed to get break even for that stream, where we got, what was it? Free? Yeah, 3 out of 2 wins. I won 3, all of them coming in hour 2, and I lost 2, because the 2 that I lost was just, like, you know, it's League, right? So, like, in League, usually when you lose, it's not your fault, it's your opponent's fault, your teammate's fault, right? It's like, but no, in all seriousness, it's just people not playing their roles. And, like, they were lane switching, but they were, like, lane switching that didn't, like, really work in terms of lane switching. Just because, like, if you're gonna lane switch, it's fine, like, if you can dominate that lane, but people were lane switching. Oh, this is that boss guy. That might actually give us a good drop. Or he could give us crap, which I think he just did. I don't know if he died I'm thinking he died. Maybe he's there mixed in. I can't teleport up there because if I do, it'd be foolish. See some fireballs here. Fireball! Magic missile! Fireball! Magic missile! I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out. Maybe I'm gonna crash out. I don't know. Really? That's all he gave me? I can't complain. This run was a Sunder charm. And I'm here, like, moaning and wailing because I didn't get an ARPing cool in this run. Oh, no. What am I gonna do? Oh, he's up there. Okay, maybe. Give me something good. Gloom Pox. Heavy Belt. How much do you want to make a... Well, I don't want to make this physical thing, but... Is that probably going to be another Immortal Kings that I just drop on the ground because I have so many of them? And somebody else cries like, I needed that! Yeah, Ifra. I'm gonna drop this on the ground. Nobody ever needs that, even in lower levels. Just saying. Just saying. Alright. I'm gonna check the whole area because there could be more elite packs that have some random goodies, so usually people would back out from here, right? But this is such a big area that there's so many enemies that could potentially have like a good drop going. Arcane Sanctuary Terraforming. Who would have known this Terra Zone was gonna be ideal for today's stream? Who would have known? I just don't like these specters thing. The other thing that people might not know is like when you kill a specter and it's not like overground, if it has loot, it just like that loot will never drop. It just disappears. So it's like you lose some of your drop rate, which is that's like frustrating, man. You don't get all the loot because this like tomfoolery here doesn't want to like teleport and kill it. You know, when it's like not on the staircase. This guy is a Hell Clan, right? Okay, teleport here. I really just need elite packs at this point. These are like small fries. We're gonna do it just for experience points. As you can see, like they're not even netting us a high level experience. I'm at like level 89. So like once you get to like level 89, everything like slows down to a miserable crawl until you get like your true god build built up. Interesting. Let me use this. I will give credit. It feels like maybe my mercenary hasn't been getting as stuck as he usually does in this area. But they have, like, fixed something in Diablo. Then again, I'm also teleporting around like a maniac. So that does kind of help. Because he's constantly repositioning himself at this point. Hell Clan. Nothing there. Okay, good. Just hold the pace here. Trust the process. I don't think we're seeing any more elite packs, so I think what we're probably going to do, Dread Knights, is we will back out of Arcane Sanctuary here in a minute. Don't think like there's going to be any more good drop rates. I think it's safe to say at this point, you know? Okay. Alright, don't panic. Ghoul Lord. Let me ignore some of these guys. These are like traps mobs at this point. I don't think there's anything worthwhile trying to kill here at this point. Because there's no more elite packs. Everything's just the same thing. So what we'll do is come back into the Terra Zone. Yep. No more elite packs. All the elite packs were in that random area in the beginning of the game. It gave us a Sunder. It's fine. Not to be confused with Sundere. Let me track up here just in case. No elite packs up here. Doesn't look like it. No. No. Nope, there's no more elite packs. I'm just checking. I'm like ignoring the small fries. Nope. No more elite packs. That's so unfortunate. There might be stuff in here though. We'll do this area. And then we'll go to the next part. Also, it's gold, so why am I going to pass up some gold? There's gold in these hills, Dread Knights! Gold! Ooh, that hurt my throat. I probably shouldn't have done that. Probably definitely shouldn't have done that. Alright. Ghoul Lord. No elites. We're gonna go back to base. Oh, man. I'm gonna take a sip of hydration while we're at it here, too, Dread Knights. That could have gone better. That could have gone worse. You know? It is what it is. Alright. Let's buy some items first. And then we're gonna do another Terra Zone there. Maybe we can get lucky. Maybe we got another Sunder Charm. Hello. Maybe I'll become the Crown Prince of England for all I know. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen, but you never know. You never know, Dread Knights. I want to experiment with this, but I'm not too sure this is the right call. We're gonna find out if this impacts the build significantly by taking these two out. I just gotta find like the appropriate space for this. What is this? Oh, I don't need that. So we're gonna drop one here. I kind of need these, but for the moment, it's kind of fine. I wish this was a Shaco. I'm gonna put this here. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna put these back in the build, but I need to, for science, man. For science. Do I have a small charm somewhere that I can use in place here? Because now I have, like, lightning damage. I don't need that. That was when I was playing lightning build. Who has something maybe good? Give me something good, please. Do I have another tiny little thing I can put here? I don't. Okay, that's fine. Maybe? Because I can't lightning. I don't have anything with lightning. Alright, that's fine. Rugged. Yeah, I dropped these because I don't need them. Alright. Wait. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't need those charms. I just had a brain fart there for a minute. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I just want to see if it deals better damage output for that area. If not, what we'll do is we'll put, obviously, the other stuff back in. Alright, to the Arcane Sanctuary one more time. We'll do one more run of that. And then from there, I'll go back to, like, boss target farming. Because that's, like, a very big area, right? With, like, a wide radius, so... Which way did I start originally? Was it that way? I don't remember, Dread Knights. Oh, was this? Well, it doesn't matter. There's elite chat packs there anyway. Is it doing more damage? Or is it doing less damage? Oh, I don't know. It's 62% Sundered, right? Fire Enchanted. I don't have a Fire Sunder charm, so we'll see. I don't feel like this is better for the build. At least not for this one. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it to me. I feel like we're losing a significant amount of damage output doing that. This is taking a lot longer to kill them now. But I don't think that's the way. Which is fine, because I wanted to test everything out for science right now. Let's see. Okay, Ghoul Lord. Let's take these two out. Well, that one popped pretty quick. Oh, I need the thing to move. See how I told you, if it doesn't land on a staircase, it just dies and it's not. That's the most frustrating part about this. Okay, I could technically ignore the majority of these enemies right now, Dread Knight. I don't feel like this is better in terms of what we're doing. I'm just looking for another, like, elite pack. I don't see any. Well, there's one over here. I'll take care of these guys first. Let's see if we can get the Sunder Charm to drop from this, in theory. I don't know. I don't feel like this Black Sunder Charm is really going to matter too much for this. Maybe in a different area, where there are a lot of, like, magic immunity, but... In fact, since I'm really not vibing with that charm at the moment, and it doesn't do anything, like, significant for this particular build, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to, like, my original build, which had... this... Right, and one of these moves over, one of these moves over. I'm gonna go here. And this is better. It was like life and fire damage. Which is, I feel like the fire damage is a little bit more important. I'll put this back where it goes. And away we go. Because we're just not doing enough damage. I'm not liking it. So it's better to, like, just be better prepared. Cold Enchanted. Okay, see? Like, that's more important to get that thing popped. And break it for the magic defenses is not, like, super important at the moment. I mean, it's nice to have God in a Sunder Charm on stream. I just hope it was going to be a little bit better for this particular build. Okay, that popped. Is there another elite over here? I thought I saw another one. Let's see. Need those champion packs are the most important thing right now. Okay, good. Yeah, this is better. Ideally, let me move back. These are small fries, right? Yeah, none of these are what I'm looking for. I need elite packs. Okay, so nothing there. Let's go this way. We're gonna ignore most monsters. Okay. Okay. Let's just reposition ourselves here. We'll get recharged. Take care of some of these small fries because we have to. I think next we'll go back to boss farming. We got very lucky with that Tsundere, though. Take care of these guys because the last elite pack that's available is up on the staircase area. So we have like one more chance to get something hopefully good out of this process, but you never know. Hope for the best, expect the worst. I can't complain. Getting Tsundere was like the most monumental aspect of today's stream. I felt like that was a really good process. Like, it would have been better had it had it a little bit higher, but hey, just getting the roll is important. Alright. Summoner, I need you to give me something good. Bonehelm. Ooh. What's Bonehelm? Could it be Trigul's? Ah, Tancred. I got hyped for nothing. Freaking hyped for nothing, man. Nothing! Can I do one more of these? I know I promised I said I would do something else, but just one more. Just to see if maybe we can get one or sooner to drop. One more, just one more, just one more. I know. I said just one more, and then we were farming Andariel a little bit longer, but the plan is I'm going to swap out to the next target farm, which is, like, probably going to be Diablo to close it out. I mean, we might as well fight the Lord of Terror a couple times. Plus, I mean, he has a decent chance of dropping something I'm looking for. Let's do this Arcane Sanctuary. We also gotta hope, like, the champion packs don't spawn over somewhere, like, that would be crappy, right? Okay, yeah, this is better for the build. Erotic Shield, that's random to drop there. There's not gonna be elite packs here, because if that's the case, I can just ignore these guys. No elite packs this time in this area? Okay, fine. Better for us. We don't have to even pay attention to those guys. They're weaklings. Not important to overall goal. Oh, there we go. There's some elite packs. That's what I would want. That's what I need. Give me a Sunder Charm. Give me a Sunder Charm. Another one, please. No. I mean, once every 2-hour session's probably good enough. I'm just getting greedy at this point, Dread Knights. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting way too greedy at this point. But hey, greed is sometimes good. You never know. Not always is it good to be greedy, you know? Let's see. This doesn't... Oh, there's another elite pack there. Let's try to take them out. Hopefully something good in this rotation. I mean, I can't expect everything to be amazing drops either, because there's very low drop rates for, like, amazing gear. I mean, it is Diablo 2. Its drop rates are infamous. I mean, we still haven't gotten the burr. In fact, today we didn't see any rune words whatsoever. But our claim to fame is at least that we got... Holy crap. Yeah, we going to reset somewhere safe. Yeah. We almost bit the bullet there. Holy crap, that could have been very bad. That could have been detrimental to today's stream. It's okay. Let's go. Large charm. I might pick that up just to see. Hey, Mr. Useless. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go back to base a quick second because I had to, like, chuck a whole bunch of potions to survive. Alright. Let's go to the merchant, because I'm pretty sure I've been burning also teleport scrolls. Because in this Diablo game, you have to actually use town portal scrolls. It's not old school. Ooh, no, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I misclicked. Okay, it's fine. We have some gold. We haven't died in a long time anyway. Alright. Let's look around. Alright, back to the portal. Thank you, whoever that was, for the follow, whoever that was on YouTube or Twitch. I don't really stream on Twitch anymore, though, as an FYI. But the way YouTube is going with things, who knows, that might actually change. 3 to 5 cold damage. I actually need that. This is what It's better magic find. Due to free cold. Okay. That's kind of good. Especially for cold builds. I have a lot of these. People are gonna scream at me for dropping that. I have actually a lot of those too. What's in here? Tauraja spun cloth, another one of those. I need this in here. I'll save it for off stream to fiddle with the build. Let's pick the glacier up. I mean, 3 to 7 cold. It's something. So remember, this build relies a lot on cold damage, so it's kind of important to kind of stack as much of that as possible. Alright, mana shrine. And, could I get a burr? Help me manifest a burr today, Dread Knights. Give me a burr, that's what I need. Give me a burr, that's all that I need. That's all that I deserve, that's all that I need. Come on, manifest burr. Also, Nurse Soon to Charm would just be nice because I'm greedy. That's the summoner. Come on, summoner. Give me something good. Did he die and give me crap? That looks exactly like he just died and gave me crap. Are you for real? Are you for real, summoner? Oh, man. Just do that for the hell of it. I'm shocked and appalled, Dread Knights. You didn't get anything good. That's fine. I think we're kind of good on the Terror Zones at this point. Let's just go back to target farming another boss for, like, the last half hour of the stream. Let me check on time, see how much time we got. I only go for 2 hours for those of you who are joining me. We only have 20 minutes left. So let's just close out Chaos Sanctuary. And we'll farm like Diablo and see if we can get something like a Stone of Jordan, hopefully, from him to drop. I don't think that's going to be the case. But, you know, I could be hopeful. The best thing we got today was Cinder Charm, so I'm fine. Black Cinder Charm, I'll take that. That's a win in my book. River Flame. Yeah, Sanctuary. See how... Hopefully this is an area that I can do pretty quick. So realistically, we'll just teleport in there. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. We're doing great. We're doing amazing. Amazing. Phenomenal. Wonderful. Stupendous, perhaps, I might say. Okay. Also, we can get, like, decent gear to drop from Chaos Sanctuary. A lot of elite packs here. They're also very tanky, though. Try our best here. He can die if I'm not careful, so... I'm gonna bring him over here, because I don't really want to spend 5,000 gold to bring him back to life. That would be bad. Alright. Could also do gambles, but those are... like actual gambles at the merchant for items, but that's usually not great unless they're like very high up in level, because the chances of you getting something you really need out of that are very low. Am I doing no damage to these guys with this particular build? It feels like it. How's that possible? We have like high faster rate. And it's a non-terrorized area. I think it makes sense. Okay. Grand Charm mixed in with everything else. I'm gonna drop this a quick second to identify it. Hopefully nothing swarms me. Maximum damage. Move out of the way. I need... Okay, I was about to freaking crash out. Okay, there we go. Something's like trying to poison me. Okay, it's fine. Come on, take him out. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Whew. Okay, good. This area is pretty good for experience farming, too. Where am I? How far back did I go? I went pretty far back. I didn't have to be in this area. Okay, that's fine. Let's take them out. And then I'll go for... The problem with the Chaos Sanctuary, too, is that there's so many, like, small fries on experience that might be useful. Is he just not gonna follow me? It looks like that. Alright. Do everything in our power right now. Super tanky. Okay. Let's hit this. I'm not gonna hit the second one because it's gonna spawn the enemies, which I don't want to have happen. Okay. Please don't die, mercenary. Or, Ruin, are you kidding me? I needed a freaking burr. And you disrespect me, Gabe, with that? You disrespect me with that nonsense? I'm not crashing out. I am crashing out right now. I saw one. I'm like, yay, we finally got something. And it's not the rune I need. It's not the rune. God, gosh darn it. You know, just can't catch a break today, Dread Knights. Not in town. Not in town. I know not in town. Chillax. Maybe I want to use my abilities in town. Maybe I want to turn into the villain. Maybe I want to join the Diablo's army or something. I don't. But I'm still crashing out over that. Okay. Hidden stash. Let's get that. Venom Lord. Okay. I can teleport up here, but the problem is if I do, we're just going to get swarmed by enemies. So, like, the right call here would be to just fight them, grin and bear it. Even though, technically, we have, like, Operation Human Shield right now, so should be mostly fine on that. Take care of them. Good. Bye. Let's do this. Okay. Let's just grab the gold for the hell of it. Sorry, I gotta, like, hyper-focus here, because this particular area is really tough. Like, people don't know, but hell difficulty, very, very difficult. Very, very difficult content that we're doing. This is not necessarily easy, and we're kind of doing it a little bit under-geared, for those of you who don't know. I mean, I say under-geared, but yeah, I'm rocking, like, Trag'Oul and some pieces of Tel'Raja just to kind of mitigate, but, like, I don't have Chain of Honor doing this, which is more ideal. I don't have my, Art of the Oak. I think I have, like, some of the rune words, but I don't have all of them. I have to double check. You know, so we're going into this military pick. Okay, I'm hoping that that is actually for Trag'Oul, because I am trying to make the Trag'Oul shifts at some point. At some point. Honestly, let's know why it's safe and there's nothing, like, coming at me to kill me. It's probably Tancreds. It looks like it's Tancreds. It is! Oh my goodness, I always hate seeing this one. Give me my Trag'Oul! Give me my Trag'Oul one! Why has it always got to be this one? You know? Okay. We're gonna get bombarded by a lot of enemies here. Let's trust the process. Hassan looks like he's gonna die, so I'm gonna teleport him back here. Hassan, I can't have you dying, bro. It's very expensive. I don't want to pay that type of gold, considering how many times you died at the beginning of the stream. I can't have that. I can't have that, Hassan. Hassan, you're making me look bad on stream, Hassan. Come on. Okay. Already he got cursed. No, we are both cursed, actually, so... Come on. Hopefully he drops something good off this, right? You know, like, some people would like that dropping. I'm not, like, crapping on the loot. It's just not ideal for anything this far into the game. Oh, that was a bad teleport. I almost teleported into death. I probably just set up my mercenary for failure there. Okay, good. Pick up the gold. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. No worries. No worries. I've only been playing this game for 25 years. I can't potato brain this. Can. But it's fine. I mean, you're not gonna always have, like, an amazing run going, right? Like, sometimes you're gonna die in a video game. It's just, like, how life works. That's why I never really stress, like, the results. You know, it is what it is. And if there's no money on the line, there's no, like real competition going on, why worry about it? Why stress it? It doesn't really matter to me, at least. You know, I do like to do my best. Hopefully I did mostly. I didn't die on stream, so that's important. At least. You know? I'm gonna do this, but then we're gonna teleport them up this way. Because these enemies are very tanky, and they, like, bum rush you, too. Or they act cowardly and don't show up. See? That's what I was trying to avoid. Because he's back there, and then he just gets bum rushed in the chaos of that. Alright. Take him out. Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Bro. How many times I have to reposition you here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. You're becoming a liability, sir. That's one down. They also have, like, special affixes on them, in case you don't know, some of them. This one, I hope, is not, like, the one where you actually need the Black Cinder Charm. Alright. Wasn't there one more running around? Then not, we should be hearing Diablo right now saying, not even death can escape you. Oh, Oh, man, I just manifested that. Yeah. Oh, hi. Diablo, the Lord of Terror. He's actually stuck. That's fine for me, maybe. I can teleport out of this cage if I need to, but he's zeroed in on my freaking mercenary, which is actually great for us. He got glitched. He's glitched. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that was a terrible run. Yeah, oh, mercenary almost died there. That was really bad. Come on, Diablo. I'm expecting to get something decent out of that. C'est la vie. Alright. Back out. How much time we got? Hour and 48. I'm gonna do one more Terror Zone. Because I don't think Diablo's gonna give me anything better at this point. I'll do some target farming off a stream, not today. After this, I have to do some work on the back end type of things. Here at Dreadscape Gaming, things are never... We're always doing something in the background for something that hasn't been shown yet. So, me get this. Try to see if we could get one last Sunder Charm to drop, basically. That's what I'm really after. Arcane Sanctuary, that's the wrong one. Okay. This is the run back, right? This is for all the enchiladas, all the marbles. Will we get good loot? Hopefully we'll. Next time I play Diablo 2, which might be next week, unless like Diablo 4 season's like really amazing, we'll do Barbarian again. Unless I can get Paladin and Hell very far in. These don't look like elite packs, so I'm gonna ignore them because there's no point to do them. Is there an elite pack that's gonna charge at me now? No. Oh, there is one. There's one tucked away in all that madness there. All that chaos. Please give me something. It's cold enchanted, but I have Sunder Charm, so that's fine. Oh! Oh, Dread Knights! Dread Knights, we got another Sunder Charm. I didn't plan this at all. We just got another Sunder Charm. Please be good. Please be the physical one. Please be the physical one. Let's... Flame Rift. Is this fire one? Yeah, another fire one. Okay. 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 It's, what, 52? 82. Okay, that might be better than what I had originally. Hey, I'll take it. It's another Sunder Charm, so we got 2 Sunder Charms on stream. It was worth doing Arcane Sanctuary. Worth it. Worth it. Totally worth it. Totally worth it, but I have no space for another one. I got no space for that. I have space here. This might be useful for a build. We'll keep it here for now. That's something I gotta play with off of stream again. Alright. Up the charms. Is that all of them? It is. Okay. I'm feeling very confident right now, Dread Knights. It was a fun rotation. We got 2 Sunder Charms. That's amazing. I'm going to take screenshots of that so I can post them on social media for the day. That was, overall, was a successful run. We still have a chance to get another Sunder Charm, too. So you never know, man. Let me teleport him here because he looks like he wants to die. He has, like, a sliver of health there, which is not necessarily good for what we're trying to accomplish. Ask and learn. Why are some people mean to you even though you don't want them to be? That's what I want to know.
Not in town.
Alright. Heal him up. Let's check. Okay. Nice. Let me move back here. This could get dicey. Another elite pack there. No Sunder Charm, but it's fine. We already got one, so I don't think he can get 2 in one run, potentially. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. Can probably ignore these guys right now. Almost certainly we can ignore them. Okay, good. Got a couple. Definitely didn't level up, which is kind of unfortunate. But, you know, give me a second. I'm trying to reposition myself where I don't die. Okay. Because none of those are, like, elite packs at that point, so there's no point to, like, keep fighting them. Might as well just position ourselves to the lower side of the screen. Okay, good. Lightning Spire. Alright, nice. School Lords. Gotta take some damage here. Alright, get rid of these guys. Can I open the chest? I can. Can I open the chest? It's locked. The end of my existence there. I did that mostly just to, like, reposition, because there's a crap ton of enemies coming from every which way right now, Dread Knight, so I gotta think about this. I'll put Sunder Term on next, the fire one. I gotta, like, fix up this build. That's why I don't use it as much anymore. It was great for, like, lower levels, but in hell difficulty, obviously, Terrazone struggles a little bit compared. Because I was preferred to go for lightning, but unfortunately I ran out of respec. I could do another, like, lightning Sorc and just, like, grind her up, but into hell, I don't know if I want to really sign up for that particularly. Alright, let's do this. Should really stack more cold on this, just because I feel like fire's doing more damage. Alright. He's laughing, or she? Why are you laughing? And you gave me, well, a bad Grand Charm, but it's okay. We got like 2 Cinder Charms. Let's just do this. Take him out. Just for the hell of it. I'm gonna check the Grand Charm, because you never know. Sometimes it could be like a decent one. If not, I could use like a cube. 41 attack rating, 6 poison damage. Not great. I mean, it's something. It's not something I need for this build. Alright. So, let's go back to hometown. Back to base here. You know? 2 Cinder Charms, that was great. I actually will remember Arcane Sanctuary seems to be like one of the best places to get like Cinders. I did not know that. Alright, so we got this from one Terrazone today, which I thought was pretty cool. And on top of that, we also got, for those who missed, one of these as well. It's not as high in attack value as I would like it to be, but it was good. Okay, with that being said, that is all the time that I have for today for Diablo II Resurrected. I had a fun time. It was very productive in terms of farming. Definitely enjoyed myself. Thank you to everybody that hung out. Thank you to everybody that lurked. I do greatly appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow for Trading Card Game Simulator or TCG Card Shop Simulator. We're going to be in day 150, trying to reach level 100 in that game. Should be an interesting experience. Hopefully we'll pull a lot of good cards. Only time will tell. Anyway, with that being said, thanks everybody for hanging out. I do greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you all for the next one. Till next time, guys.